United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let's give it a second for our video tech to get us up and going here.
Tim, I think the speaker on your laptop is on.
Yeah, all the old ones, huh? Look what you got us back. Hey. Yeah, nice job. You ready? All right. We've got our regular agenda here. I'm sure we've all had time to review it. Can I get a motion to approve the regular agenda, please?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Bob.
Councilmember Carr?
Aye.
Councilmember Rogg?
Aye.
Councilmember Giefer?
Aye.
Councilmember Tufti?
Aye.
Mayor Huber?
Aye. Our consent agenda, basically our regular business. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Anyone else for a second?
Second.
You looked at the bill list? Good deal.
Councilmember Carr?
Aye.
Councilmember Rogg?
Aye.
Councilmember Giefer?
Aye.
Councilmember Tufti?
Aye.
Mayor Huber?
Aye. Thanks, Kim. City engineer under staff agenda items. Mr. Brad Reifsteck is going to talk to us about the consideration of the patching and potholing contract. Mr. Reifsteck, I haven't seen you forever.
Good evening, everybody.
There's that voice.
Glad to be here tonight. Tonight I'm seeking approval by motion to accept a quote from ARC Paving for roadway patching and potholing. As you know, last year we awarded a contract back in April for a one-year term with ARC Paving, and that contract is now up. And so we went out, city staff went out and solicited quotes for a new contract. We received 2 quotes from some local contractors, one ARC Paving again, who is a local contractor and does business in the city of Grant. And we did get a quote from Reifsteck and Associates, which is out of North St. Paul area. Both quotes were for $725 per crew hours. And as we have done in the past, the bituminous mixture is a pass-through cost that is invoiced by the contractor directly to the city, just because those costs fluctuate so much and change that it's fair to include that as a pass-through cost to the city. Again, ARC has done work for the city over the last couple of years, and the city's staff has been really satisfied with their work that they've done, and so we are recommending ARC Paving to do this work. So with that said, I would entertain any questions from the council.
Gentlemen, questions?
I just say they've done good work. Cost seemed okay, so, I mean, it's pretty expensive when you really think about it, but they do a lot of
not
work.
cheap.
I mean, they really gotta activate a lot of people to do the job.
They're
And
pretty
trucks
busy,
and a
right?
roller, and they tack it, but it's the way we keep the roads good, and then we don't just, I just drove in White Bear, they're just pitching and driving over it, and it doesn't do the job, so.
Bob, do you have your hand up? John? Okay, real good. Hey, Brad, still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Reifsteck and Associates are located in St. Paul, is that correct?
That's what I believe, yep.
Okay, and ARC Paving is located in this city, if I
Correct.
understand.
They are.
Okay,
They
so
are correct.
if we have blowouts, or we have whether heat blowouts or other types of problems with our road, ARC at the same personnel cost can get those done much faster. Is that a fair statement?
That is a fair statement, sir.
Okay, and the cost for the bituminous, just like our road projects, goes up and down, but that is a pass-through cost depending on the price of oil, right?
That's right. For both, for either quote was the same.
Okay, real good.
It's a
Other
pass-through
questions?
cost, yep.
Gentlemen, thanks, Brad. Thank you.
Yep.
Other
You bet.
questions, guys? Gentlemen, anybody like to make a motion to retain ARC Paving?
I'll make that motion.
Seconded.
Councilmember Carr,
Aye.
Councilmember Rock,
Aye.
Councilmember Kiefer,
Aye.
Councilmember Tufti,
Aye.
Mayor Huber.
Aye, thanks, Kim. Okay, consideration of 2024 dust control contract. You guys have been doing this one for years, and you know that there are only really 2 dust control contractors in the state. Apparently, I've asked before, and apparently the spraying equipment is horrendously expensive. So we've got 2 of them here, and Brad, do you want to talk about these companies for us?
Sure. Just real quickly, Mayor and members of the council, tonight, we're looking for a motion to accept a quote from Northern Salt to perform dust control for the city of Grant. Again, the dust control is something that residents can request to the city clerk. Typically, that is applied 3 times in the summer, one time in early spring. The second time is, I believe, in late June, and then a late summer application is also applied. The city typically covers the first and the last, and the resident is responsible for the second application. Again, we sent out quotes, received 2 quotes, one from Envirotech Services for $1.52 per gallon, and the other one from Northern Salt, which was at $1.51.5 per gallon. So, and Northern Salt has done the work here in the city of Grant for the last 3 or 4 years. And so we are recommending that Northern Salt be issued a contract for this work for 2024. So with that said, I would definitely entertain any questions the council and the mayor would have.
Hi, Brad. John. Where are these 2 located? Is there any beneficial location to either one? Being that the prices are basically the same?
Yeah, I really don't know, to tell you the truth, Councilmember Rogg, where they're out of, but I know neither of them are in Grant that I'm aware of. I'm assuming they're for sure serving the northwestern or northeastern metro areas, but I really couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
All right, thanks. I just didn't know if there was a location advantage to one or the other.
Jeff?
I see there's a slight difference in assumption of gallons used, 80,000 versus 70,000 gallons. Do we give them leeway in terms of how many gallons they actually need to use?
Yeah, again, it depends on how many roads that we're applying the 3 applications to. And I'm not sure how much we've used in the past. Maybe Kim has an idea. But again, if you just comparing apples to apples and just use 70,000 gallons or 80,000 gallons or whatever that is, if you take Northern Salt's price per gallon, it would be cheaper. That half a penny really makes a difference. So
We only pay
go
for
ahead.
what they actually use, right?
Yeah, we pay for what we use.
Yeah, we're not buying this in bulk, and it's being
Right,
sent to other
right.
places. I'm gonna keep going on that, Brad. You've got 80,000 from Envirotech in terms of gallons used. You've got 70,000 from Northern Salt. We've used Northern Salt for how many years now?
At least the last 4 or 5.
Yeah, and Northern Salt, to answer John's questions, in the northwest area, way up near, past Blaine. They're up there quite a ways. A lot of gravel up there, so it's sort of the bread and butter up there. Are they looking at different chemical usage here, or are these exactly the same? The
No,
newfangled?
so this chemical that we're using is calcium chloride, and it's at a 38% mixture rate. 38% calcium and the rest water. So either Envirotech or Northern Salt are using the same mixture.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. John?
Yeah, I was just, to Jeff's point, 70,000 versus 80,000. If they both use 80,000, the Northern Salt would be 121,200 versus 121,600. So basically identical.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not really gonna make a difference. It's just a matter of who we've been using longer.
Who do we like? Who's done the job? Who's made the residents happy? That's how we make these. Yep. Kim?
Mr. Mayor and council members, like Brad said, the dust control that's been done for the last 3-4 years
Yep.
by Northern, they know the city roads.
Yep.
Envirotech, I believe their corporate is out of Colorado. Whether it's 70,000 or 80,000 gallons, every single dollar that is budgeted will be spent.
Yeah.
Brian is very good at that, and as you recall, it was last year, which was great, you guys budgeted for that third treatment, okay? So it is done 3 times now, it hasn't in previous years, but again, Northern knows the city roads, they don't miss roads like sometimes has happened in the past.
Right, I do remember that. Yeah, we got yelled at a lot.
And we will come right to the budget dollars,
Yeah.
right what you guys budgeted, because that's all that will be ordered.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we had some upset consumers, residents last time, I remember that. If there are no other questions, gentlemen, I would entertain a motion on this. It sounds like it's kind of an easy one.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to go with Northern Salt.
John? And Jeff is a second.
Councilmember Carr?
Aye.
Councilmember Rugg?
Aye.
Councilmember Giefer?
Aye.
Councilmember Tufti?
Aye.
Mayor Huber?
Aye. Thank you, Kim. All right. It doesn't look like we have much else going on here. That's our dust contract. Our city planner, Jennifer Haskamp's not with us tonight with no action items. Our attorney, Nick Vivian, is with us but has no action items. Do we have any new business? Okay, real good. Unfinished business? I'm not aware of any. Discussion items, staff updates from staff. No action taken.
Yep.
Staff
No, no,
first and then
staff
us.
first.
Yep. And then us. Yep.
Mayor and council members, I made a statement last meeting about the election fund. And I am going to hopefully clear up some misconceptions, some false information that was put out in print last week. I just want to make it very clear, all approved minutes are posted on the city's website, so that shows all the actions that are taken by the council. There's also an expanded agenda, excuse me, which is posted on the front page within about 2 days that shows the action that was taken, because there is a month lag to get those approved minutes. But it shows the action that was taken, and that is again posted about 2 days after the city meeting. The city does not have a quarterly newsletter, so I don't know where that came from. It's done twice a year, and many of those articles that are mandated, they're mandated to meet the recycling grant, the MS4 requirements, and as you recall, Mayor and Councilmember Huber, that was all part of your council procedures that you approved, and it notes in there what has to be in the newsletter. Again, a lot of those are mandates by the state and the county. The city received a land use app today, the first one since last June of 2023. I believe that's probably the real reason that the planning commission is taking a vacation right now. So that just came in, and it's for a major subdivision.
Good. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, real good. Tom, you had your hand up first.
Yeah, just one thing. Is there any other updates on Lake Elmo Avenue? I got some people down that are asking me, the last thing they saw was in January. Is there any updates?
No.
Well, I am very, very disappointed that Randy did not talk to those people. The update is they're going with the tight button hook, and that is the only one that they have money for.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Randy didn't know that. We talked about it at some length.
Well, they said there was nothing there. Do we have a group email set up for those people down there? If not, if I'd ask for permission to, I haven't heard it from Randy, so is that,
Yeah, that was my understanding that Randy was doing
do
the
we want to check
communicating
that
down there.
first? And then if you
Sure,
could let
I'll
me
reach
know
out.
for sure, because you were working on that, I think. I haven't been involved with that.
I did check with the
Oh.
city engineer on this, and where we were left at last time, and we have not heard back from the county, Lake Elmo was having a work session to discuss that. And we were waiting to hear back from how that work session went in terms of Lake Elmo supporting and providing city consent for the plan that the city is probably going to provide
Okay,
city
so as soon
consent.
as you get that, if you could send it
Yes.
to the council?
Yes.
And then I can forward it to the people who have an email string group, and then
Yeah.
they can get it out to the neighbors.
And I had actually asked about it because I wanted to get it on the agenda, but they're not ready for that yet.
Okay.
And there was a little shakeup in Lake Elmo, so that might have been stalled.
Okay.
Yeah, there was, and they wanted to do something a little larger. So we'll see what comes from Lake Elmo and what they want to do. City council reports, future agenda items. I'm gonna look down the table. John, first.
Can we put on the agenda for next meeting, something about the tractor parade so we can discuss it as a group, so we can figure out what we'd like to do?
I'm wondering,
Tractor parade.
wondering if we should do a work session on that first, just so that we can kind of bounce it around a little bit and brainstorm if we do have any problems, because no matter how much great work you've done, and I know you have, there's always loose ends, you know, and maybe fitting people into spots might be the time for a work session to kind of get some of that done, if that's agreeable to you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Kim, can you squeeze in a work session? We'll see if the rest of our council, how they feel about that. Tom, Bob?
Yeah, I'm available.
Yeah, okay, Bob? Okay, you're good? Jeff?
One other thing, Kim, going on the website, it's really hard to find the videos anymore. I mean, they're buried under so if you want to go to because you got to click on the link. If we could make that link a little more accessible to people when they look on there, that would, it's not a rush, but I had to play with it for a while because I keep forgetting where it is and I had to go, there it is.
Did you go under,
It's
did you
hard
go
to-
under city documents?
It's a little clue.
It's hard to find though.
Oh,
It's like having the road hotline. It's easy, just if it could be like on there, so people can just click on it, it would be easier. I'm not saying we need to do it right away, but just when we can.
So who do we have who's our webmaster?
The Cable Commission.
The Cable Commission, okay.
They provide that link. They are the ones that post the meeting videos.
We have a paid service that can move the link to the front page if we
I
wish
can
to
move
do
the
so.
link, but
Can you do that?
again, it's, yeah. I'll take a look at it.
People haven't been able to find it. Let's just make it more accessible. By the way, speaking of that, you could all be home tonight watching this live on Channel 16, so it's good news.
All right.
And-
That,
and-
the weather is good.
And the playback schedule is listed right on that website as well.
Yeah, it's on there too. Yeah, you can watch it online or you can watch it Channel 16 live. I should wave to my wife. I won't. I got a very random email the other day from a gentleman in Los Angeles who told me he was going to send me and the city a check for $17,717.43. And I went, what? And I look at this and I email this guy back and he says, well, sure, I'm with the PCB lawsuit against Monsanto. Didn't you hear? We sent you a check last year and you guys never cashed it. And I thought, well, someone sent us $17,000 and we don't have it. I'm thinking what happened there is that they sent it directly to my house. My wife took one look at a PCB settlement and went, we don't have any PCBs, and threw it in the garbage thinking it was a scam, because it really does sound like a scam. But I pursued it, and the clerk helped. And we went back to these people, figured out it is a real class action settlement from the Monsanto chemical company, that there were excess PCBs in some of their products. We never signed up for this class action suit, so it was completely unknown to us how we ever became a party to a class action suit. Apparently, we're just in the right geographic area because they had called out plaintiffs in areas, not individually. So we are part of the PCB settlement, and they are now sending us a check for $17,717.43, and it'll go direct to the city office.
And Mr. Mayor and council members, again, false information. That check was not sent to your home.
Wasn't it?
No,
I
it
couldn't
was not.
tell. That's the only thing I could think of, that it was perhaps sent to my home.
They sent it to the wrong address. That's why the city never got it.
that what they
sent
did?
it
They
to
sent it-
Stillwater 55082.
I thought maybe they sent it to my address. I couldn't think of any other way they screwed that up. Well, there you go. They actually sent it to Stillwater. Somebody in Stillwater probably tried to take our money, but we're gonna get $17,717. That is all I got, except decorum. Let me discuss decorum real quick. I want to apologize to anyone who thought that it was awful mean of me to yell back at people who were attacking staff. See, I've been here more than 20 years. I was here through the grant crazy when people would scream at the staff, and I fought back every time. In fact, I see some familiar faces out there that remember me fighting back to protect the staff. Well, that's not going to stop. The staff cannot protect themselves. They're employees. When you treat employees like that, you get lawsuits. You may remember a couple of former councilmen paying $25,000 each because of one of those lawsuits. That's not going to happen again, because I'm going to push back over and over and over. If you want to pick a fight, I'm the guy to pick it with, right? Not them. They give the advice. We're supposed to take it in, make good decisions. I won't allow them to be attacked. So if they are, you can watch me forget all about decorum again, because it'll take me about 2 seconds to defend them, and I will do it each and every time. You can be sure. Keeping our staff continuous, keeping them with us, like keeping a 10-year engineer, makes a city work better. The services come to you better. They come to you more efficiently. They come to you in 100 different ways more efficiently. It is, continuity is king. Whether you're running a corporation, whether you're running a city, continuity is key. Mr. Giefer, I think it's your turn on the community calendar, is it not?
Sure.
All right, go for it.
Matabidi Public Schools Board meeting Thursday, April 11th and April 25th, Matabidi District Education Center, 7 p.m. Stillwater Public Schools Board meeting Thursday, April 11th, Stillwater City Hall, 7 p.m. Washington County Commissioners meeting Tuesdays, Government Center, 9 a.m. Cleanup Day, Saturday, May 4th, 2024, 9 a.m. to noon, Town Hall right here.
I'll be cooking hot dogs. Anybody want to adjourn us?
Motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
All right.
Councilmember Carr?
Aye.
Councilmember Rock?
Aye.
Councilmember Giefer?
Aye.
Councilmember Tufti? Mayor Huber?
Absolutely. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Again, Channel 16, if you just want to watch us live, if the kids have sports or what have you. You can always go that route.